British colonialism was not one story. It was a global system of conquest, trade control, forced labor, land seizure, taxation, and racial hierarchy. At its height, the British Empire governed roughly a quarter of the world's land and population. Counting is complicated. Some territories were colonies, some protectorates, some mandates, and some company-ruled. But on today's map, Britain controlled or administered more than 60 countries, plus dozens of islands and strategic ports across the Caribbean, Africa, Asia, the Pacific, and the Atlantic. How did one island state reach so far? Not by numbers alone. Britain used naval power, chartered companies like the East India Company, alliances with local elites, divide and rule politics, finance, and control of trade routes. Colonies supplied cotton, sugar, tea, spices, minerals, land, soldiers, and markets for British goods. The human cost is harder to total. There is no accepted single death toll for British colonial oppression, because historians debate how to count deaths from violence, forced labor, slavery, famine policy, displacement, and preventable disease. But documented colonial famines in India alone killed tens of millions across the 19th and 20th centuries. Add slavery, plantations, wars, massacres, and repression from Kenya to Ireland to the Caribbean, and the scale reaches many millions more. Wealth extraction is also debated. Economist Utsa Patnaik estimated Britain drained about $45 trillion from India between 1765 and 1938. Oxfam has cited around $65 trillion. A separate reparations study estimated Britain's slavery-related liability at about $23 trillion. These are estimates, not invoices, but they point to tens of trillions. Could Britain pay that today? With annual GDP around $4 trillion, high debt, and domestic pressures, a one-time payment of 20 to 80 trillion is not realistic. But repair could mean annual payments, debt cancellation, climate finance, scholarships, museums, land restitution, and development funds.